Good morning, everybody. We're here in DeLeon Springs at Smooth Waters Wildlife Preserve. I like their little catchphrase here. Fun, smiles, and crocodiles. I think we're in for a pretty fun day. I don't know what to expect, but we are out in the middle of nowhere, as you can see, by the road with nothing on it out here. So let's go see some crocodiles. Here we go. We're headed into Smooth Waters. By the way, when I say we, this is how he did the intro with me. It was so close to me. All right, yeah, we're doing it. We're going into Smooth Waters Wildlife Park. We are definitely out in the middle of nowhere. I'm excited though. There's a little thing over here that says Nature Trail, and there's another sign that says Entrance. I think we're gonna go probably do both.
Go ahead, flat right under the tail. There you go, and then right under the chest. And then we'll just relax, nice and easy.
Have you ever held a gator before, Tim?
Yeah. Plenty of times.
Have you ever held that gator before?
Not this gator. No. he's very happy in my hands.
He looks happier in your hands than he did in mine.
Walter here is pretty famous too.
Walter is?
Racing circles, yeah. He was just out at the Dirt Car Nationals, and he was in the winner's circle with all the trophy winners. Yeah.
Oh,
he's a popular guy.
Yeah.
Walter. He knows what's up. He's got the American alligator habitat back here. There's a couple of little ones up here. But if you look over there, there's a bigger one, and then there's an even bigger one back there. There's one of the alligators hanging out in the duckweed inside the water. Look at these tortoises are playing leapfrog. Who knew tortoises, they should call it leap tortoise, right?
That guy's maybe about a 6-year-old version of that. Wow. So, I mean, they start off about like that big. And, you know, they're pretty common as pets. People like them as pets. I don't think I've ever paid for one of these types of tortoises because they get too big for somebody's apartment. They're gonna get that's gonna mow you right out of your apartment. You know, just chowing down. Yeah. Ooh, almost got your finger.
It was pretty close. Pretty close. Oh, there's a Nile crocodile right here. I've never seen a Nile crocodile up close like this. I didn't see the huge grouping of crocodiles back there. There's a whole bunch of them. Oh my goodness. This is Trapper, the American alligator. He is a big, big alligator. Look at the size of him. That's a big alligator.
I think that's the biggest one that he has.
I can imagine. That's a very large alligator.
Trapper?
Yeah. He has a Siamese crocodile, which I don't know what the difference between a regular crocodile and a Siamese crocodile is, but here's the Siamese one. Here's a New Guinea crocodile. He's right here. He's like right on the other side of the fence. You can see here's the fence. There he is. He was telling us earlier that this chicken here, or rooster, kind of protects the alligators. So these are the little young alligators in here. And if he has to go in to feed them or do anything, the rooster comes over and is like, hey, get out of here. These are my friends. I'm protecting them.
That croc's too small to go in any of the bigger enclosures yet, but so we got an alligator crocodile so you can kind of see the differences. I even tried to draw it on the sign here. Here's the crocodile has that long V-shaped head, and the alligator has the U, or you know, broad.
And crocodile's not native to Florida, right?
No, American crocodiles are native to Florida. Yeah, there is one crocodile species. Pretty much everything we have here is not native to Florida. You know, they're all exotics, like the Nile crocs and the Siamese crocodiles and stuff. But I did notice that I like to point this out, that my alligator head looks more like a happy ghost giving the thumbs up. But South Florida is the only place on the planet where you'll ever see an alligator and a crocodile in the wild together in the same habitat. It's the only place on the planet where you see that. We have 12 alligators, there's 1 crocodile, and then there's 3 caiman. And caiman are technically an alligator. They're in the alligator family. They're what you'd find down in Central and South America.
He was just mentioning that this is called gaping when they keep their mouth open, and it's a way for them to regulate their body temperature. Sort of similar to a way that a dog pants. Oh, you coming closer? So many little alligators, well, the big alligators too. And there's a couple of caimans over here. This is cool. There weren't this many out and about when we first showed up. Are you scared right now?
I'm a little frightened.
Okay, you are now inside of an alligator enclosure. You hear them all running away right now?
Well, but this whole, I mean, it runs the whole extent of the facility. You know, this big, giant, deep pond.
Oh,
here.
there's a really, really big one way over there that's coming up. He's coming for you, Adam. There's a little one right here. Oh. And then there's a really big one right there. Look at that. That is a big, old alligator. Holy cow. We're on the look for alligators around the area here. Ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, here. They're right here. They're all right here. Hanging out. Look at the size of that alligator. Holy cow. There he goes. Bye.
They didn't stir it up too much. You can actually see down in the duckweed. You see how it's all clear under there?
We're saying hello to Trapper.
Hi, Trapper.
This is a big alligator.
I don't have any treats for you, buddies. Well, one thing that I do with them, with or without, I don't have any food. Can I pet your tail? Can I pet your tail? One thing we try to do with them too is desensitize them to certain things. We gotta go to the other side of the pool though, that's where your spot is. But getting them used to the touch does a lot of things in a practical sense. So I'm just paying attention to him right now. Yep. Stop. Alright, alright. But by desensitizing them to this and getting them used to being touched on the tail and stuff like that, at some point in his life he's going to get hurt, possibly, or get sick. No, come this way. This way. Come on, this side. This way. And if I have to take blood or give him medicine, then the tail is where you want to do that. And traditionally, if they're sick or you have to take blood or you have to give them antibiotics or any treatment at all, you'd have to catch them and restrain them, you know, so you can get the vet in here and all that good stuff. But if you can get them used to it, then you can walk up right behind them and just take blood straight out of the tail or give medicine right through the tail, and you don't have to catch them. We don't want to go to the doctor and say, "Doctor, I'm sick," and get tackled by like 3 people and tied down to a table. So you take that stress part and just get rid of it completely, or at least minimize it quite a bit. You know, it still doesn't feel good to get a shot or to get blood taken, but if you don't have to catch them and hold them down and force them into it, then it's way less stressful. So that's kind of why we do that touching on the tail thing. And his training spot is on the other side of the bridge over there, so he'll just come swim across the pond, come out over there and lay in front of the crowd.
God, that's terrifying, man. I'm not even kidding.
Good boy, buddy. Thank you.
So what do you think he's thinking right now? Like, what is on his mind?
So just to give you guys an idea of how much it costs to come here, it's actually very, very reasonable. And the Adventure Pass just gives you all the other stuff like feeding the tourists and holding an alligator. It's 17 bucks, not bad at all. So there you have it. That was our trip out to Smooth Waters Wildlife Preserve. It was a lot of fun. I can't believe that we got to get in with the alligators. We got to see some of their behaviors. We got to learn a lot of facts about the animals. It was really, really a good time. So if you guys want to, we'll put all the information in the description down below and you guys can come out here, visit for the day, see some animals, learn some facts, so you guys can see a lot of crocodiles and smiles. So with that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.